Beep, 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 beep. Hello. It's noisy again. Buggers. Can't wait for my office, studio thing, you know? If it wasn't for some messy nonsense called the coronation, I'd have been done by now. Okay. Just when you think the message is getting through, and this has made me reflect this. Oh, buy me a coffee, would you please? It's in the link downstairs. Help me out with some expenses. And also, come and be a warrior teacher. Why not? It's fun. We have to keep reminding ourselves. I met with some friends. You have to keep saying to people, we were agreeing on this. People don't know about this. We're tiny, tiny, tiny little group of French resistors. That's what we are. Chipping away where we can, dropping pebbles in puddles, attempting to get people to understand what's going on. But a few of my friends are in a spin at the moment. They're angry with me, but they don't want to talk to me. Funny that, isn't it? Known them for 20 years. Angry but don't want to talk to me. That's not because they're not angry at me. They're angry at themselves because they know they're wrong. It's part of the process of moving them along until they eventually go in, yeah, I get it, you're right. At which point you go, fantastic, and let's talk about what we can do. They're not quite there yet, but it's always exciting when that happens. So anyway, let's just stop rabbiting. Edinburgh bloody Council! Let's talk about Edinburgh Council. Edinburgh Council votes to spend $61,000 on Stonewall membership despite cuts and gender controversy. It's absolutely unbelievable that services in Edinburgh are being cut and they're going to spend £61,000 with, of all people, the execrable Stonewall nonsense merchants. This decision to spend public money on the Diversity Champion scheme has been questioned given the controversial reputation of Stonewall and local cuts to services in the capital, says Jessica North, reporting in the Scottish Daily Express. Hello, Jessica, if you happen to be watching. Edinburgh City Council has forked out a one-off payment. They've given them the money already. Oh my God, Edinburgh Council, what are you doing? I know, let's ruin the country. Let's give more money to these execrable people, right? Has forked out a one-off payment, 61 grand. They've got to be, they're in the office laughing at you, Edinburgh. They're in the office laughing at you. You absolute fools. Right, is it a lefty council in Edinburgh? Tell me in the Dewberries, because I don't know. I bet it is. Put money on it. Right, Edinburgh City Council has forked a one-off payment of $61,000 to the Diversity Champions programme. What is it going to take for you to understand what's going on? And they've done so from Stonewall, controversial gay and transgender right groups. Now, I'm pleased about your article, Jessica North, but I would say to you, my dear, that Stonewall have got nothing to do with gay people. And the sooner you understand that, better for gay people. Thank you. So please don't think that Stonewall's anything to do with gay people. It's nothing to do with gay people. All right, thank you very much. Councillors reportedly fast-tracked the sign-up. Oh, did they now? After it was highlighted that homophobic attacks were on the rise. However, critics have doubts over the reputation of Stonewall. The homophobic attacks, if they are on a rise, which I'm not convinced that they are, because we can't tell from the figures because they skew it with hate crime and speech crap, right? We actually don't know the truth anymore. They're on the rise because of Stonewall. You're about to make things worse, Edinburgh City Council. Why, are you mad? The Diversity Champions programme was abandoned by the BBC, Police Scotland and the media regulator Ofcom, as well as other government groups, and they've still gone ahead and done it. Now, I wonder why. Could it be that we have ideologues in Edinburgh City Council? Could it be? There's an ideologue in there somewhere? Nice, big, fat, juicy, queer theory, gender identity spider. Sat on the web, waiting for the tinkle of money before they launch in. And then pay their taskmasters 61 grand to ruin things. Stonewall provides paying members with training material and access to advice on LGBTQ+ policies. That shouldn't say policies, it should say politics. Along with a promise to provide assessments and tell you where you're doing great things and where you can improve. You're paying to be lobbied, you tossers. It also includes guidance on employers on gender-neutral spaces and the use of pronouns. You got to put your pronouns in your email signature. People have to say pronouns or we'll hang them from a tree. Onwards. Critics claim the scheme wields undue influence over some public sector organisations, including schools. For Women Scotland, go for Women Scotland! Who's criticised the Scottish government spend on the scheme, told the Scottish Express Stonewall is no longer the champion of those same-sex attractors. It now solely exists to push the dangerous and aggressive ideology of gender identity, which is exactly what it does exist to do. So no doubt, she says, we will see a push to remove single-sex provisions in council-run facilities, including schools. 61k is a astonishing amount of money to have found down the back of the sofa. I love it. I wonder who said that? Oh, it doesn't say, it just says somebody from Women Scotland. Marion? Scheme has wreaked havoc across swaths of our society. Bev Jackson, her and Malcolm and Caton, the crew over at LGB Alliance, said of the scheme, if you do not believe that some lesbians have penises, for example, you're not being inclusive. Keir Starmer? The Harmer. Where are you? This kind of inclusion is not real diversity, including women with penises. Just these, right. So they paid 61k to be told by mad people how to be more mad. It's like the insanity pyramid scheme. Isn't it, eh? And they've got different levels. Yep, mildly nuts, right? That's the first level. Mildly nuts, right? Fruit Loop. That's the next. And you have to tick the boxes. You've got mildly nuts, right? Fruit Loop. Slightly deranged. Insane. Dangerous. The pyramid of let's make you mentally ill. Using our program that you pay us to do, to tell you how mentally ill you need to be to get more ticks in our boxes. That's what it is. It's a mental health sales drive. We're going to make people ill. Nutters, right? So Bev said, real diversity means acknowledging differences between people and also respecting people's boundaries. Kenny McCaskill, the Alba MP for East Lothian, described the scheme as having wreaked havoc across swaths of society. And reaction to the local vote, including one person stating, no, why do we need to spend that kind of money on an organisation which believes that women can have a penis? Find this person and buy them an Amazon card. Others question the cost given the current struggles to fund local projects, writing, do the people of Edinburgh really think this is value for money, especially given the huge cuts to vital public services? During debates on the topic, councillors said it was important to sign up as soon as possible as the council was slipping backwards on trans rights, with one even appearing to criticise J.K. Rowling's golden handprints outside the city chambers. Green councillor, oh God. Green councillor Alex Stanforth, who first tabled the motion, should say tabled his motion, like Mr. Whippy-ass, right, tabled his motion, right, calling on the council to join the Diversity Champion Scheme, over a year ago said, we need the Stonewall Diversity Champion Scheme. Homophobic attacks have increased in the city and alas across the country. Yeah, 'cause of you twat. Where spokesman for Stonewall said, we're proud of our Diversity Champions programme, which supports workplaces to create LGBTQ plus inclusive environments. I mean, I bet the guy doesn't know. It's not really because of him. He just doesn't know, That's what I think. We'll do Hannon's razor. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt, won't we, eh? Oh, God. So, a spokesman for Stonewall said, why do they bother? It's just cut and paste. We're proud to Diversity Champions programme, which supports workplaces to create LGBTQ plus inclusive environments where all staff can thrive. The fact that show that Britain don't even need to say it twice, just the same bollocks. Oh, they continue. God, it just goes on. In a country that values and emphasises human rights, supporting LGBTQ plus people in the workplace is not a political or controversial act. Everyone, including LGBTQ plus staff, deserves to be free from discrimination and prejudice at work. All praise Chairman Mao. They're nutters. Signatories to the scheme include the Scottish Courts, Tribunal Service, Water and Scottish Prison Service. So there you go. You can't expect to get a fair court case because Stonewall are interfering in reality. You can't expect to get a fair tribunal because Stonewall are interfering in reality. You can't expect to be treated well by the Scottish Prison Service because Stonewall are interfering with reality. This is the possibility, isn't it? Right, interfering in reality. And finally, Scottish Water will in fact be piping whiskey down the tubes, which is now water, according to the queer theorists at Stonewall. Thank you. And then they've got Scottish Enterprise. I don't know what that is. Is it a ship? Has it got like a Jean-Luc Picard on it? It doesn't matter who they are. They all need to get out of it and quick. Labour seized control of the City Council last year. Ta-da! Where are you? Mr. Only 1 in 1,000 women have a dick. Starmer, where are you? You harmer. Oh, it's Starmer, the harmer. I'll try to stay calmer. The council has been asked to respond to criticism and has said, sorry, we're hiding in the broom cupboard. Edinburgh Council, you're a bunch of ninnies and you should all be locked up. Go well, good people. Have a fun day.